Most of the time, why don't young people want to listen to their speeches? Because they are unclear with themselves. We are unclear with ourselves. Our private counsels differ from the public ones. Someone comes and says, obey the ruler and adopt the decision of the prevailing rule. They adopt it in any country. They say obedience and order if the ruler is strong, but if the ruler is weak, others turn against him. What's the ruling of the overpowering, Dr. Waseem? Obey the strongest, that's it. Why spill Muslim blood? Where is the obedience? To what extent is their loyalty to the ruler? Most of them don't write or keep silent about it. Most of the religious men are against building churches and want to and collect donations for building mosques in Europe, but they can't speak up. And they can't raise their voices about their deviousness. We tell you, a religious man comes and says, heretics have deviousness, and we have it too. The ruling of the overpowering is a deviousness. The ruling of the national anthem, the standing for the flag, all of these are a deviousness. We have temporary marriage and other things. Ibn Ashur allowed temporary marriage with conditions, of course, and he's one of the imams of Sunni Muslims. But we have deviousness just like them. But we, religious people, always hide a lot. By God, if a religious man came out and supported his ideas and decrees, the nation would turn against them. But how do we support our way? How do we hide our ideas and show what we might differ in? But if a Christian military campaign came and took my mother and intercoursed with her while I work for a slave, and he wants me to enter his religion, God's law would make them slaves for us? No, my beloved, nobody is a slave to anyone. This exists in our ideas. If your question is really about whether the religious men hide 90% of the information and don't want people to know about it, yes they do, and they distort the words and lie. Imagine by God Almighty they lie, except for whom God has mercy on. So it's normal, Abba Suleiman, why are you surprised? It's a trade, my master. We need to be honest with each other. But many religious people don't want this honesty. They see whoever disagrees with them as an enemy of Islam, while they are the greatest enemies of Islam. They cannot speak about the decree they adopt openly on air. I swear by God they cannot do it. They fear the society will turn against them. How can this decree be accepted? How can adult breastfeeding permit be accepted? God sent down the Qur'an for us to be governed by it and to explain things to us. Wasn't it enough for them that we sent down to you a book to be read to them? They forgot the verse, but it wasn't enough for them. They wanted 1,000 books to be read to them. So the witness of the matter, my master, is that yes, religious people hide calamities, and if they spoke about them, society would reject them immediately. That's why what do? They stay quiet, show a cute appearance until their strength grows, then they bring out their ideas again. They're in a wave. May God spare us from their evil. Say Ameen, Abba S.